Good morning, dear students. Here in this video I shall explain the poem A Photograph composed by Shirley Toulson. Shirley Toulson has composed this poem. One day she was in her home. I want to clear that Shirley Toulson is a poetess, and she had so many photographs of her mother. She was looking, she was observing, she was seeing the photographs because now her mother has passed away. So she was recalling, she was trying to recall the memories, the past memories of her mother, which was passed by her with her mother. And she also trying to memorize the past incidents with the help of the photograph. So my dear students, I want to tell you that there is a great role of photographs to recall someone, to memorize someone, as generally the people are trying to have snapshot and they keep it for a long time as a memory. So here in this poem, just I am going to explain, my dear students. The cardboard shows me how it was. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girls cousins went paddling. Means, what is the meaning of cardboard here? Cardboard refers to photographs. The poet wants to tell us that one day she had a photograph. She was looking the photograph, and the photograph shows me refers to the poet. What shows, what reflect, what tells her how it was. How it was refers to how was the days, how was the past days of her mother when she was a child. Now this photograph is related to the writer, a poet's mother, especially at the childhood age. So when the two girl cousins with paddling, two girls refers to two girls cousins. So there were two other girls who were the cousin of poet's mother. They always lingered to her during her child age. They used to go in the form of paddling, in the way of paddling. Paddling means walking bare feet in shallow water. Means they used to go during the holidays, any holidays, summer or winter, to walk, to enjoy at the beach of the sea. So now here, when the poet's mother was child, she used to go along with her cousins, sisters, in the way of paddling. Paddling refers to walking in very slow in shallow water. बहुत कम पानी में चलना, उसे paddling कहा गया है. It does not mean that bicycling, only walking very slow. And see the big girl, big girl, big girl refers to the poet's mother. Poet's mother, some 12 years or so. The poet is trying to tell us that at that time her mother was about 12-year old when she used to go at the beach with her cousins, sisters. All three stood still to smile through their hair. All three stood still. All three means poet's mother and her cousin sisters. They try to stand there, they try to make a line there, queue there, as generally when we try to take snapshot among our friends, colleagues, we try to stand, we try to make queue, we try to make lines like so many ways, and then we try to take snapshots so that their look may be good. So they try to stand in a queue during holidays at beach, and at that time they were in smiling way. They smile. How they smile? Through their hair. The girls were not smiling only with their mouth, lips, or the other expression, but also their hair were also smiling. How their hair were smiling? Means the wind were blowing very fast. The winds blowing very fast, and their hair seems fly in the air, and it seems the hair seem as it were moving here and there. They were turning over the faces of the girls, and it gave or gives in the photograph in new look. So my dear students, they were smiling through their lips, mouth, expression, hair, because of the blowing wind. At the uncle with the camera, in front of whom they were smiling to take photographs or snapshot with their uncle, because uncle also used to go there along with them sometime, having camera. The main work of him to take snapshot, and that's why he used to go there. So a sweet, my dear friends, at that time, how was poet's mother condition? Condition means how was her mother's physical look at that time when she was a child one. So my dear friends, I would like to tell you, poet's mother face was very sweet. What is the meaning of sweet? It was shining, beautiful, looking very beautiful at that time. Generally, when we live in the stage of, at the stage of childhood, fancy stage, or especially youth stage, our faces shine. हमारे आपके जो चेहरे होते हैं चमकते हैं. And as we passes the time, we can see the crisscross linings over the faces due to the responsibilities, tension, workload, some other things, and also due to the age factor. So passage of time, we find these over our faces. So now, because she was at her childhood age, youth age, so she was looking very beautiful. My mother's, that was before I was born. It was so because the time was of her childhood, and the poet at that time he was not born. It was the scene, it was the photograph before the born of the poet. It is clear, by dear students? Now, and the sea which appears to have changed less. Now here the poet is going to compare natural objects and human being, which appears to have changed less. Which appears means the sea seems very less changing, means we can see, we find very less changing in the seas, in the natural objects, in the natural place, but we can see big changes in our life, in human being. I would like to tell you example after that, after this here. Vast their terribly transient feet. Many students confuse in the last word, sir, what is the meaning of transient feet? So the poet has used this to human being, because human being is mortal. मानव जीवन या मानव का जो शरीर है ये क्षण भंगुर है, कभी भी समाप्त हो सकता है, इसलिए ये ट्रांजिएंट है. एंड सी इज intransient or it's not it's permanent. जब भी हम कहीं जाते हैं, किसी भी नदी को, समुद्र को, तालाब को, पेड़ को काफ़ी समय तक देख सकते हैं, अबाउट 100-200 ईयर्स मोर देन. लेकिन जो ह्यूमन बीइंग की लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी है It is believed nowadays 60-70 years, maximum 80 or 100 तो बहुत हो गया. That's why the poet has used here, the water of the sea were washing the fiercely, terribly feet of the girls, and the feet of the girls refers here human being, because human being's life is limited, having very short span. It is the subject of destroy, समय के साथ साथ पास होता रहता है. So I would like to tell you the figure of speech which is used, some other poetic devices which are used in the poem. So first of all, I would like to tell you alliteration used here. In the which line it is used, we will see. First of all, still, here my mother, so yum, alliteration. Stood, smile, stood, still, smile, s, so here alliteration. And throw their hair, th, alliteration. And further we will find here enjoyment also used here, because of the poet has used very less punctuation mark here, not here, then after leave here, then after here also. So here generally you can write here alliteration, enjambment, the poetic devices are used in this poem. Further I will tell you some other lines of the poem, my dear students. So in the further lines of the poem, dear students, we will see some 20-30 years later. Now the poet's mother also, according to the poet, her mother also looked her photographs, snapshots. After 20 or 30 years, she used to see her photographs, her past, which was taken earlier, and now she had. When she looked, she would laugh at the snapshot, at the photograph. Snapshot means also photograph. She used to laugh when she looked the photograph, and it was told by poet's mother to the poet, and she also observed at her home. She would laugh at the snapshot. Who would laugh? Poet's mother used to laugh when she used to see the photographs. After 20 or 30 years, the photograph of childhood. Further, and Dolly, she would say, poet's mother used to say to her daughter, look how Betty, look how they dressed us for the beach, how the cousin sister used to wear the beautiful dress, short dress, when they used to go at the beach. She used to tell to her daughter. It was very attractive, beautiful, shining. The before that, see Betty and Dolly means the poet's mother refers to the cousin sister, because their names were Betty and Dolly. How Betty and Dolly used to wear during sea holiday, when they used to go there along with poet's mother, it were all in the photograph. And when poet's mother used to see the photographs, she made laugh over those photographs, and it was observed by the poet. Now the sea holiday, very important line, my dear students, you will see very carefully. Here, the sea holiday was her past. Whose past? Whose, for whom it was the subject of enjoyment? Sea holiday. Sea holiday was the subject of enjoy for poet's mother and her cousin sister. And mine is her laughter. The poet is saying, mine. What was for her? It was only the laughing way of her mother in the snapshots. So her mother used to see her own snapshots, her own photograph, and she made laugh. The poet also used to see her mother's photograph, in which her mother used to laugh, made laugh. So here we will have to understand the memories in the memories, the photograph in the photograph. Her mother also used to see the photograph, she used to laugh. And it was observed by the poet when she was child. And after death or in other photograph, when poet saw the photographs of her mother, poet has something, she felt relaxed. So it was the subject matter for joyous for the poet. But here, after that, what happened? Both ray, what is the meaning of ray? The meaning of ray is disappointed. Both disappointed now. Why both disappointed? With the labored ease of loss. What is the meaning of labored? Labored means hard work, which is gained by hard work. कोई भी चीज़ जो हम हार्ड वर्क से प्राप्त करते हैं उसे लेबर्ड कर. Ease of loss, which figure of speech here? Labored and ease, just opposite. So figure of speech oxymoron has used here, my dear students. So which was earned, which was collected by them, which was made after making a hard work, have been lost. What did they make? Here is a question. उन्होंने क्या बनाया था जो लॉस हो गया इजली? So my dear students, I would like to tell you with the help of the line of the poem, that whatever we earn, whatever we gain from our parents, mother and father, or so many other guardians, all these come with the passage of time, and they took hard work. आप देखते होंगे आपको और मुझे बनाने के लिए पेरेंट्स क्या करते हैं? दिन रात मेहनत करते हैं, पैसे खर्च करते हैं, अच्छे स्कूल में पढ़ाना चाहते हैं. हमें आपको अपना फीलिंग्स, इमोशंस, लव कोई कमी नहीं होने देना चाहते हैं. ये सब एक दिन में संभव नहीं है. एंड दैट्स वाई वी ट्राई टू रिकॉल, वी ट्राई टू मेमोराइज our parents, father, mother, guardian, someone else. This is the main factor. So here the poet has nothing. Only she has only laughter of her mothers. And that's why the poet has used here labored ease of loss easily, which was made in many years. The bond of love, the affection, the relationship, the work, everything passed away in very short time. So dear students, it was all about the second stanza. In third stanza, just I will come very soon to explain this one. Okay. So in the last stanza of the poem, my dear student, here the poet has written, now she has been dead nearly as many years. So now her mother has been passed. Earlier it has been passed, the mother has passed away, yet the poet was trying to recall her with the help of photographs. But here in the last stanza, the poet tells us that actually her mother is not now. As that girl lived means her mother, and of this circumstance, this situation, this time, there is nothing to say at all. The poet is saying here in the line of the poem that she has nothing to say, Now the situation is not to tell something because her mother has passed away. That's why the poet is saying that she has not something to tell us, to convey us. Only she was recalling, she was looking the photographs of her mother. Its silences. Everywhere there was silence. Silence refers to peace, calm, because of her mother's death. You know very well that we have the great place, we show respect to our parents, mother, father, or any guardian or someone else in the society who loves very much us. कोई भी समाज में हमें अगर मानता है, then we try to show the respect. Either the person is alive or die. Doesn't matter the person is now in the world, but the matter is that if we have faith, if we show the respect of the person, either father, mother, brother, sister, cousin, teacher, colleague, एनीवन, किसी के प्रति अगर हमारी आपकी आस्था है, धारणा है, तो हम लोग उसे सम्मान करते हैं। और इस पोयम में पोएट ने यही बताने का प्रयास किया है कि हम लोग किसी को भी, चाहे वो घर का सदस्य हो, यहाँ तो इन्होंने अपने माँ का लिया है फोटोग्राफ के माध्यम से, वीडियोस के माध्यम से, पिक्चर्स के माध्यम से, सम अदर वेज हम उसे याद करते हैं और हमें याद करना चाहिए उनकी अच्छाइयों को, उनके डीड्स को, उनके वर्क को। थैंक्स टू वॉच माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स।